Oh, the phone got too hot. It's because of the weather. Y'all, we got to talk about this because this is the funniest shit I think I've ever had happen. I mean, it's really laughable how dumb people are becoming. I just want to start this by saying when you are living out here in these elements and on these streets like I am, you're going to have to do your due diligence to take care of yourself. As you can see from my channel, I have approximately 30 to 50 stalkers in this one town alone. So, hey, Cage. So, you're going to have to do your due diligence to keep yourself safe. Um, every day that I come out here to bicycle, I'm doing nothing more but that. I bicycle, I drink my electrolytes, and I mind my business. There's always someone else that has to interject themselves into my life. Not once have I ever got out here in these streets in my entire life. Let me be very clear. In my entire life, not once have I ever been out in these streets causing a disturbance or a problem. Quite the opposite. Every day that I come out with the intention of training, which is all I've done for 2.5 years. If you haven't paid attention, that's part of this channel is fitness, lifestyle. I come out here to train, and there are idiots, okay, young people that have not been raised properly out here in the streets trying to start problems with me. I've already had one guy arrested. I have another guy about to be arrested. Um, it's really ridiculous that I can't mind my business, that I have all of these problems. I bother no one, no one. And so my point is that God is trying to show you guys what happens to good people in the world. That's exactly what He's trying to show you. That's what He's been trying to show you from the start. It's really sad because they're jealous. I don't know. I don't know. The crazy part is to get your mama into a police station to lie with you. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. These parents around here that didn't do a good job raising their children, you're going to spend a lot of time visiting the Department of Corrections. Just give it time, darling. Give it time. It's really sad. It's really sad. I don't get those opportunities. And I'm doing a better job at raising your child than you ever did. And I ain't even met him yet. How sad. How sad. It's really just unsettling how deranged society has become. They always want to destroy the good things in it. Anyone that is a conservative, anyone that talks about Christ, anyone that tells people to go towards the light, they become a problem. And I never would have thought that that would have been a thing in this town, but apparently I'm finding out very quickly that there are a lot of liberal leftist women in this town. Matter of fact, one of my friends went to church over the weekend and she was telling me how weird the church was. There was a female preacher and she was talking about leftist woke ideology during church service. So that woke leftism psychotic behavior has stepped here. It seeps into the South as well. So it never dawned on me that I was having these problems because I'm a conservative, but I've been informed that that is in fact why I had issues at the bank. Remember the bank issue with the ladies that cut my bank account off, stole all of my money? Apparently that was done because of my channel, because I'm a rightist. I did not know this, but now I know. And I do think that a lot of these things are happening because these young boys feel some type of way about the fact that I have bigger balls than they do. And the best that they can do is drive around me trying, I don't know what they do. They just drive around stalking, honey. It's really crazy. I did not want to have this kid arrested, but he will be arrested. I don't care if it takes me till Friday. This is some bullshit. And hopefully he'll face an additional charge of falsifying a police report once the judge and everybody sees everything that I have footage wise and sees that I was the victim of his crime. I mean, it's just crazy to think this is the same kid that was in the purple Subaru. Same kid that was in the purple Subaru. Remember, night before last when we went out for the 44-mile bike ride? Some of you guys were in the bed, so if you didn't see, let me tell you. The kid that was in the purple Subaru came and found me in the middle of the night. I had to call the cops again that night and get them over here. And they actually had contact with him in this parking lot at like 1:30 in the morning. There was nobody out in the streets, not a singular car. And we were coming from downtown Madison. We were standing on the corner right where Nationwide was, and I saw that purple Subaru come down the hill again. And I immediately called 911. All of this is recorded in the video that says 44-mile bike ride. You can see this about halfway through. So I call the cops. The cops come. They make another report. They tell me that I need to go ahead and put out a charge for stalking. I have not had transportation to do so. The courthouse is way that way, honey. There's no way I can bicycle there. So it wasn't 5 minutes later. I leave the downtown area and I'm headed back up this way. And I get right here by Truist and I notice that that purple Subaru is parked right here in this parking lot. All of this is on camera. As soon as I noticed him, I noticed that the cops were actually behind me. They pulled in here and they pulled him. We did not stay, just like the first time he was pulled 2 days prior. That's right. They've already pulled him approximately 3 or 4 times in less than 3 or 4 days. I headed down the hill, went on to finishing my bike ride, and I had no more problems. Well, then, a while ago, the cops stopped to talk to me, and they give me this. Let me read this to you, because it's just so funny. Let me be very clear. I did not know this kid's name, his date of birth. I did not know anything about this kid except for the fact that bye-bye. So, if the cops were going to arrest me, they should have just arrested me, you dumbass. What do you not understand? This is a warrant. This is for misdemeanor cyber stalking. I should have just got arrested. And I can assure you, if they believed this buffoonery, I would have been. The only reason I wasn't arrested is because they know it's bullshit. They didn't take out the charges. The magistrate did. Whole different area of fucking town, too. Listen to this, because it's comical. On or about the date of the offense shown in the county named above, the defendant unlawfully and willfully did use words and language in an electronic communication, electronic mail, to Dylan S. Duncan, threatening to inflict bodily harm. So as you can hear, no such thing, and as you know, no such thing has happened. Me stating that women have the right to defend themselves, and if someone runs up and harms them, that they have every right to gut that person like a fish in the middle of the street, does not equate to cyber stalking and communicating threats. I'm sorry, this case will be dismissed. But not to mention, there is a good potential that when that case is dismissed, he'll be rearrested for falsifying a police report, because what's going to happen during this case is him stalking me is going to be revealed through court record and documents and his arrest about to come. So what they're going to see is that him and his mama went down to the courthouse. They knew I had a YouTube channel, which is why he started stalking me in the first place. Him and his mama went down there and filed charges because they were scared that I was going to have him arrested for stalking. And the court procedures, and my attorney will be able to prove this. So it's really laughable. But it's really crazy how someone can lie. I think that this is the biggest thing we need to take away from this, is how someone can lie, go to a magistrate, lie, and then have someone arrested that did not do anything at all. This is the important part. This is the principle. This is why this is God's plan for me. So please pick up on God's plan, because he's trying to show you through me how easy it is for people to be arrested for crimes they did not do. Do you understand? So it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Now, also, this is probably also a combination of that Facebook. Remember the Facebook Messenger, how none of these women around here can mind their business? They're always up in my mouth. So that's probably part of that Facebook Messenger thing as well. I have reason to believe that his mama also knows some of the people around here because once again, it's only 2,000 people. So yeah, it's really crazy that you would watch your son stalk me, and then you would watch your son stalk me, and the only thing you take away from it is trying to get some homeless lady locked up. And I just want it to be clear that they're trying to stop me from being able to work out. They're trying to stop me from being able to have a channel. That's what the goal has been from the start. That's why I've already lost everything. These people are absolutely evil. 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 These kids are out here playing a dangerous game, and then they run back home to mommy and make up lies. And mommy, I'm sure, is not. Does she know? Does she watch my channel? I don't know. I don't know. But ma'am, you are going to have a hard time with your son. He's going to spend a lot of time in the Department of Corrections, not because of me, because of his own behavior. He's already out here being a nuisance to society. He's been told by law enforcement over 4 times to leave me alone, but he still continues to stalk me. And he will be arrested, so I hope y'all got bond money to get little Miss Duncan out. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and contact my attorney. I ain't got time nor money for this shit. I'm already homeless. I've already lost everything because that's the same type of behavior, same type of people. Lies, lies, lies. Imagine being a woman and not knowing you have the right to defend yourself if someone puts their hands on you or grabs you. Let's see. Ow. I know, Kim. It's absolutely insane. Imagine having somebody coming up, picking a fight with you, following you around town. You don't even know them. And then the next day you get served paperwork for some frivolous fucking cyber stalking and you don't even know these people's goddamn names. Because they watch me. They know that like I said, I wasn't going to take out a warrant on him, but I absolutely now am because the police are advising me to. And I should have. I should have just done it the other day. I did not want to mark a child as a stalker because he's ignorant, you know? And what is with my kindness, letting it go, thinking he'll finally leave me alone. With my kindness, I get served paperwork for some lie. Am I just gonna relive my child getting stolen from me and me getting marked for crimes I didn't do? Am I just gonna relive that over and over and over and over and over? Look at my life. I just went through that 9 months ago, got those charges dismissed, and here we are again. God is trying to show y'all something. I've done nothing to deserve this. I did nothing to warrant this. And so if it doesn't make sense, it's not true. And that means, and if it's happening, then it's real. And that means that there's a higher purpose and a higher reason for all of this that God is trying to show people. It's crazy. need to make sure they're open after 7, the magistrate's office, because I can't get a ride till like 8 o'clock. That's why I haven't been. I have a ride first thing in the morning. I don't have one at night. And that's only from like 5 to 7. I am supposed to be working out. This is what these people are trying to do. They're trying to prevent me from living my dream. It is that big. That black stuff all in my leg. Girl, no, I just want to know what time the damn magistrate's office. That ain't even for here. Some bullshit. Fucking losers always trying to fuck my life up. So mad I won't touch the pee-pees. And see, here's the thing. Now this is dangerous because this kid can show up stalking me and call the law, say that I'm stalking him. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. I've been advised to come down and file a warrant. I was supposed to do it like Monday, and I haven't had transportation. Is the magistrate's office open after 7 o'clock? They are. Okay, thank you so much. So I can go down there whenever I want and file. But listen to what I'm telling you. Now with this frivolous fucking warrant, he can call the law and lie on me and have me arrested for more shit I didn't do. Do you understand how easy it was for him to lie and even get that signed? Do you understand how much paperwork I had to have as a victim of a crime to get someone arrested? I had to have tangible evidence to have someone else arrested, but someone can have me arrested simply by lying because I have a criminal past from 20 years ago, 2009. Off of that 2009 record, someone can go and lie and have me arrested. That's exactly what just happened, except I wasn't arrested. But and I'm grateful for that. But it's still more bullshit that I didn't do. This is a person that was stalking me that I filed multiple reports on, and I had not been able to get to the magistrate's office to have him arrested yet. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I know, Debbie. This is what I'm saying, Debbie. Not once have you ever seen me start a problem, but every single day there is people out here starting problems with me. And now I have another court case that'll get dismissed, but it's just unbelievable. And God is trying to show y'all how easy it is to mess up a good person's life. You're watching it. You're watching it. I come out here every single day. Every single day I come out here with a plan to work out. And what happens? What happens every day as I am working out? Minding my business, spending money all over this town to purchase water and food. What happens every day? And I'm sorry, when did you ever see me start something? Always. This frivolous shit is beneath me. I am better than this town, and I'm better, clearly, than half of these people because half of these people are bold-faced liars that have nothing better to do than start drama. It's pathetic that grown-ups behave this way. Let's go finish our bike ride. It's truly just laughable. You know, I'm the type of person, even though those women did me wrong at Planet Fitness, I actually had let that go and handed it over to God. Sometimes I wonder if that's God. if that's what God wants me to do, because so many of these people are doing the same type of behavior that is leading to problems in my personal life that I have no control over. If it keeps happening, maybe that's God telling me that I should put these people on blast because they wouldn't show me the same respect. Look at how they lie on me. Just because I'm kind and I don't feel need to start drama and stir the pot because I'm content with myself and my life, you know, maybe I'm going about things the wrong way. Maybe I don't need to be so kind. Maybe I do need to put people on blast so that people will leave me alone. I don't know. They ain't running me nowhere. They play with me, I'll buy property here and get them ran up out of here. Don't play with me. I'll open a goddamn business and be done with the whole situation and won't allow them fuckers up in there. How about that? Open the best restaurant in town and deny them service. Think I won't. Hating ass bitches. I'm telling you, if these motherfuckers worried about themselves as much as they worried about me, they wouldn't be pieces of shit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get my Bluetooth. Might have to push the button. Oh, it connected. Yay! Boy in the Subaru, the one that I was supposed to take a warrant out on Tuesday, he's done went to the court, the magistrate, and said that I sent him telecommunication emails or something, and I was threatening him through email or some kind of platform. I've already contacted an attorney. This is getting out of hand. These people are insane. I ain't never in my life met somebody that simply wanted to be left alone so they could just work out, and it bothers people so bad they gotta call and lie. Every day. Keep recording. Oh, we about to record more. Yeah, we about to record more. It's getting to the point to where I'm gonna have to start I'm gonna have to put on body cameras. I mean, these lies are just so blatant. It's literally not even a personal choice. It's what I have to do in order to protect myself against lunatics out here. I mean, this is crazy. These people are fucking insane. Imagine being stalked and your stalker goes and lies on you and has you arrested. That's exactly what just fucking happened. That's exactly what's fucking happened. The only difference is I didn't get arrested. Probably they feel bad for me for being fucking homeless, homie. I don't fucking know. I got lucky, I guess. I mean, it is misdemeanor, and they know I'm innocent. They know who the guy is. They've already made contact with him 4 or 5 fucking times in damn 2 days. So they know it's bullshit. They're not the one that took out the warrant, though. It's the magistrate. He can go say whatever he wants, and this is what I've been trying to explain to people. People just have no idea about the realities of the justice system. More often than not, victims are punished and perpetrators are rewarded. That's the system that's been built by the fucking left. Well, he molested a child, but he's had therapy, so he's not going to do that anymore. And then the next time, he kills the child. I'm sick of it. And then you got people like me that can't get ahead because they keep getting arrested for shit they didn't do. 3 times. This is the 3rd time. At least I wasn't arrested this time. Still have a pending case, though. Let me reiterate. Imagine being stalked and your stalker goes and has you arrested for shit you didn't do when you're the victim of them stalking you.
I couldn't make this. I'm glad it's recorded. This is why I'm getting body cameras. These people will just bold-faced lie around here. Think about Hardee's the other night. Remember that? These people are not right in the head, y'all. You're absolutely right. I gotta, I guess, switch my schedule up. I can't leave here. If you wanted me out of this town, I can't leave now because now I have court dates. Don't make no fucking sense. If you wanted me out of this town, you would have let me work out, do my job so I could get the money together to buy a car. But no, you can't do that. Everybody's got to stalk me. Everybody's got to come out here and lie. Because you hate your fucking selves. You're trash. You're going to die in this shitty fucking town being a miserable, bitter sack of shit. Thank you. That's why they're after me, because I'm not a sack of shit. Imagine being jealous of something you could do. Jealous of it's easier to hate, I guess. I wouldn't know. I ain't never been a hater. It's so funny. I mean, it's really comical. I love it. Oh, what a bunch of idiots. Yep, what a bunch of idiots. That's all they'll ever be, y'all. Oh, it's hot. It's about 80. It's not that bad. Almost water. I actually need to refill this with another drink. I've been doing so good with that vape. Yes, women, let me educate you. Let me absolutely educate you, darling. Okay, doll, listen up. If you're going through a situation like I am where you have a guy stalking you and the evening comes where he decides he's gonna get out of the car and approach you, whoop his motherfucking ass. Dust his ass in the street, make him bite the curb and stomp on the back of his motherfucking head. Do you hear me? And then when you get done, call 911. And as you've already filed multiple reports for him stalking you, there shouldn't be many questions asked. You simply need to inform them that he approached you, you feared for your life, he went to grab you, and you defended yourself. Every woman in this country has a right to do so. It's a shame that people like Jocelyn Nungaray, Rachel Morin, it's a shame that the media and the left has taught these women that they should not fight back. Those two women that I mentioned were killed. They were brutally beaten and killed. One of them was strangled. She was 12 years old. 2 different men killed her and left her body in a fucking pond. Rachel was killed in the woods as she was minding her business on a morning jog. One of the things we do on this channel is true crime, and we also teach women their rights, and the law states that they have a right to defend themselves. I'm sorry if your mommy doesn't like that. Nobody wants to fuck your mommy. So I've noticed a trend in this town. They like to blame the beautiful girl. They want to blame her for the rape, blame her for the sex trafficking, blame her for this, and this. Unfortunately, that shit stopped about 6 weeks ago when I got to this town. If I catch you victim blaming around here, I will put you on blast. Do you hear me? I will stick a camera in your face and show the world how you treat women. I got a creep. Women, this is the perfect time to talk about these types of situations. Notice how I'm in a parking lot. There is no one around me. See how there's all these parking spots, thousands. And then you're always going to have somebody coming up. They'll park about 50 yards from you. Let's get a tag. Tinted windows, usually a telltale sign. Oh, and then the trashy stickers on the back. It's a young person. I will always protect myself, and I will continue to teach women how to protect themselves because this is my job. It's absolutely a red flag when you're by yourself and you have random, especially trucks that you can tell are men, and there's all of these parking spots, and that's not even a business. So there's actually no reason to park there. I'm gonna use this as a learning example. There's no reason to park here because there's not even a business there. The only purpose would be to be a creep. Some of y'all have never had anybody to want to bone you, so you don't understand, and I get that. But my job is to teach women how to be aware, and in being aware, we pay attention. Bye. Absolutely. No, is that genre music? No genre. Hey, Amy. Oh, is that Osric? My Osric? Hello. Yeah. So when you're out by yourself, let's say that it was nighttime and I was out here by myself and there's this wide open parking lot and then this dude pulls up out of nowhere, you absolutely get your shit and go the opposite way. It's sad that people's feelings get hurt because they look sketchy, and now we've gotten to a point in society where people think that it's bad to profile for safety. What are y'all talking about? So if you see a guy that has a gun walking down the same side of the street, sidewalk that you are, to protect his feelings, you just gonna walk right in front of him when you know that he's a danger with a gun. That's the society that they're trying to build. We need to worry about the pedophile's feelings instead of the pedophile's actions. Fuck that. We need to execute half of the ones we got in the damn penitentiary right now. Stop wasting taxpayers' money on frivolous bullshit like misdemeanor stalking charges when you're the stalker. The judge is going to get a kick out of this, and the prosecution. I'll be like, man, you ain't going to believe this shit this time. I mean, hell, I already know him from last time. So they know what I say is true because it's all recorded. They're going to be like, oh, you're that girl that we had to watch all your YouTube on. Me like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm still insane. Back with another frivolous case. Now they're starting to see why I'm insane. Now they're getting it. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, sweetie. You're such a sweetie. Y'all are so sweet. I swear to God, I'm gonna get me a t-shirt, can and gun. All the people that are respectful, I'm just gonna. The shirt's gonna say, I was a sweetie, I shared the sweetie. There ain't sidewalks everywhere. Yeah, can you imagine? I wonder if my last attorney technically I don't make enough money to pay an attorney, so I qualify for a court-appointed attorney. But I wonder if I could get my old attorney that I had over there last time. He was decent. Listen, at first I was doubting him because he was young, and I think he's married, probably children. Sorry. Oh. And he was all disheveled. It be like that sometimes. Listen, and he's attorney too. He's got a lot on his plate. I'm not judging. I was concerned because my mother worked in a law office, and then, I was a little concerned. Not anymore, but he did a good job. He got the case dismissed. Yeah, I don't know if I can hire him though, like my own, or if he, I think he probably just works for the prosecution's office, the public defender's office. I mean, they work together. It's funny, it's the same thing. They don't know it's the same office. I mean, it's not, but it's hard to explain, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that because that's a story for another day. But yes, prosecutors and court-appointed attorneys are on the same team. They don't work for you. They actually work for the prosecutor's office. Oh, what a shit system. The government says they work for you, but the truth is they work for the prosecutor's office. They're going to work in cahoots with the prosecutor to try to get you the best deal possible, but with it being a court-appointed attorney, you have to remember they still work for the government. That is the government. They are hired and paid by the government. So, in my opinion, that's the prosecutor's office. I know you said you was my attorney, but until you fucking prove it, I don't trust a damn thing coming out your mouth. Because I know how this shit works. I've lived it my whole damn life. It's crazy. What in the frivolous bullshit are your tax dollars going towards? Let me tell you. It's going to charge a victim. Absolutely crazy. Imagine having some loser stalk you and then his mommy doesn't know that he's been stalking you, so she assists him in taking a warrant out for your arrest over something that was never even said. It's the funniest shit. I'm seriously going to be laughing all weekend because it's just so comical. What a bunch of dumbasses. You know, when it's proven that he was stalking me, he's going to be arrested for falsifying a police report too, right? His name's on that warrant, so that was him that filed. So he was the one that went and lied. So he's the one that'll be arrested for 2 different things. I hope they got double bond money. I'll have to wait for that case to be resolved in order to even attempt to get him arrested for falsifying police reports and having me charged with something I didn't do. But the warrant for him stalking me, I can do that tonight and he'll be arrested. I really didn't want to go there. And I told you guys that yesterday. I said I really don't want to mark this kid. And then here this kid is out here lying. You know what it is? They want attention. They want your time. They want your attention. That's what's wrong with these people, y'all. Don't worry, I already blocked anyone being a hater. I've done nothing wrong. Anyone saying that I've done something wrong will be blocked. You have no skin in the game. Shut up and sit down. Y'all, the past 6 weeks have been wild. Like, I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but the last 6 weeks, I have learned that I'm smarter than most people, and it's unfortunate, because I'm dumb as hell. I am so dumb. Like, you don't understand. Like, I couldn't find the vegetables in my potato the other night, dumb. Okay? And if I am doing better than most of these motherfuckers, what does that say about society going in the future? Do you see how people come here and victim blame? You know, that's what I'm talking about. Do you know how dumb you have to be to watch me get stalked by the same person for 2 or 3 days? The cops make contact with him 3 or 4 times, and then you sit here and still victim blame. I have done nothing wrong. I wish that I could say I did something wrong. I wish I could say I antagonized that little boy. I told him to come do this and that. I didn't. I don't know this kid from Adams. He just turned 18. He's some little fucking shit, okay? some of y'all really need to get your heads checked. Don't come here trying to victim blame when there's a higher purpose for all of this. Like, absolutely not. You're not going to get by with it. I'm teaching women how to respect themselves and how to stand up for themselves. So, if you got something negative to say, I can make sure you're missing, Karen. It's crazy. It's crazy. The potato. Where is my vegetables in the potato? These people ain't running nobody nowhere. Honey. Y'all, they want to play with me. I'll own this town before I leave. They ain't running nobody nowhere. A bunch of losers worried about a homeless woman. Do you know how boring and sad your life has to be that I am your primary focus? God, it's crazy. I'm glad that they can finally lock people up in mental wards again, because some of these women around here raising these shitty ass sons that are stalking me, both of them need to be damn on America's Most Wanted. And they probably will before it's all said and done, honey. How many times did the cops tell that guy to leave me alone? 4. 4 fucking times. Never met this kid, do not know this kid. He found me off the internet. Yeah, for real. Of course they're gonna blame me. I mean, honestly, I'm not even worried about it. The only thing I'm worried about is the financial aspect of all this bullshit. I ain't even got paid my first check yet. You know what I mean? Like my check that I'm about to get, that's technically my first check to like save for a car. I ain't even got my first check yet. And God's showing y'all why I'm homeless. The reason I lost my truck was because of charges I did not commit. It took me 9 months to get those dismissed. 2 bitches from Planet Fitness called and lied. Yeah. Trolls from the internet called and got me lied and got me fired from my job. I mean, I'm glad I record everything. And you're right, I am going to get body cameras because this shit is getting dangerous. Remember the other night at Hardee's when that bitch came out and she's like, my manager said you were yelling at her through the drive-thru. Do you understand how deranged these people are? Please, stay tuned. Because God is trying to show you how bad these mental health problems are out here. It's not just the son. No, it's the whole fucking family. What are the chances? Yeah, they're going to have some rough lives behind the Department of Corrections walls. I might make sure of it. You know, I'm not petty. I'm not the type that's out here like trying to one-up people and get vengeance. Like, I've never been that way. You guys have never seen me act that way. But it's getting to the point to where I'm starting to realize I might have to start figuratively ripping people apart on my platform just to prove a point. Because of the fact that I'm not some bitter bitch that's out for blood. These things that happen to me get turned around on me because I don't talk about them enough. It's like I go through them and then I'm over it the next day because this shit happens. This is how it's been since I was a child. So I just go with the flow. But I'm starting to see that I might actually have to commit to putting these people on blast just to not only ensure my safety, but to teach other people how they should protect themselves, but also just to prove a point that I've been a victim of multiple crimes and it's continuous, you know? I'm sorry, who was I stalking? Who was I stalking? Y'all notice, women, y'all notice it's all guys. You're absolutely right. It's all guys. I could wait for you at the bottom. I mean, how sad. Do you even know why I was writing from 8:30 p.m. to 3 a.m.? So that I would not be stalked. And what happened? That same loser in a Subaru was out here and I had to call the cops again. Same kid. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I feel bad for people that have no identity, that don't have a sense of self because this is the way that they behave. People that love themselves they're not out here trying to destroy someone that they do not know or they're infatuated with, you know. It's crazy. Yeah, you notice how it's all men accounts, right? I think you ladies were onto something. That was Loyalty that said that. How ironic. Well, I tried to warn them. Remember 3 months ago when I was like, listen, I need you to respect me or I'm going to block you. Y'all saw how that went. So I've done blocked like 4,000 people in the 3 months. As it just so happens, I think around like 70% of my following is men. So yeah, I ain't got time for it. You know what I mean? I really try to see both sides. I think that men are lonely and desperate, and I get that they want human companionship, but when you tell them that they need to learn how to communicate, they become fucking violent. So I give up. There's no helping them. There's no helping them. Not all of them, just the ones that need help. There's no helping the ones that need help. Because the moment you say, you probably shouldn't sexually harass me the moment you meet me, then they get fucking violent. You know? Scary. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, hiding behind mommy. It's crazy. Well, I'm glad I have his name because I needed that to take out a warrant. I mean, I could have probably got it from the sheriff's department, but, you know. It's just crazy that I have to go through this shit. Imagine having nothing better to do. Waking the misery. Now I see why all those girls last year said that they would rather be in the woods with a bear. I'm starting to understand. I'm sorry to all the women that I was like, you're crazy. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I see what you've been going through. I've been going through it myself. I'm sorry. We deserve better. We shouldn't have to go through this because we want to work out. We shouldn't have to. We don't owe anybody our time, our words, our attention. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. I apologize when I'm wrong. I understand why the masses of women said that they would rather be with a bear than a man. I understand now. It only took me 6 weeks. It's ridiculous. It's really bad out here. And it's only going to get worse. Why? Great question. Porn. It's rotting their brains. Why do you think these kids are out here chasing me around the fucking streets? It's crazy. My bike out of the road before Karen gets mad. No, they're not. These are little boys. The ones that's been chasing me around are children. Oh, God. That's a fake account. Created 46 minutes ago. This is a different person, Jeremy. This is the guy that was in the purple Subaru that I had to make 4 different reports on Monday, following Tuesday. And then Tuesday night, I came out to do a 44-mile cycle run in preparation for starting to train for this Ironman competition. And sure enough, the fucking kid was down here at 1 o'clock in the morning stalking me. The cops actually pulled him over in the Mayflower parking lot. He was sitting down there. And then today, the cops roll up. He's like, hey, I need to talk to you. It says that I communicated with this kid and threatened him. It said that I threatened bodily harm to him. Y'all that have been here from the start, y'all know that's not fucking true. You know me. It's just crazy. It's crazy that people do not know the difference between communicating threats and defense. I would have to go up to this kid and say, hey, you little fucker, the next time I see you, I'm gonna stab you in the goddamn throat, cut you from fucking dick to throat, and pull your guts out in the street. That's communicating threats. Saying that I will defend myself and fuck anybody up that is out here putting my life in danger, that's different. Do you understand how dumb people are becoming? I do. I have to deal with them every damn dumb day. Imagine being the victim of multiple stalking cases and you make it very clear that you're waiting for the day for somebody to put their fucking hands on you so you can end them, and people don't know the difference between communicating threats and defense. I've been stalked for 3 years almost. His mama can suck my dick. How about that? And I'll make sure she knows it when I see her bitch ass in court. What a hellion, raising a hellion, a piece of shit predator out here in the fucking streets, harassing women. You know, do you know how dense you gotta be as a parent to watch your son stalk a woman and then assist him in filing a lawsuit, a charge that is a lie? And now we see why he's behaving that way. Now we understand why he behaves that way. Do you get it? I do. I get it completely. It's crystal fucking clear. It's exactly why this world is a shithole too. Shitty people. Will you go? Fucking weirdo. Girl. Yeah. It's one generation teaching the next to be ignorant. That's why this country is like this. All that evil just gets passed down, and all the morals and values and goodness was left behind. And then the education system said, oh, well, how about we teach them to not even read or write or do math, so then they don't know their fucking rights, so then they get even dumber. What a fucking world. It's hot, y'all. Get that thing away from me. Content makes itself, don't it? I've never in my life met somebody that had so much peace and solitude, and everybody was just so jealous of that. They just try to steal her happiness because they're miserable sacks of shit. Imagine being a homeless woman that's happier than 90% of the people that live in this town who have homes, jobs, careers, families. That's why they hate me. I love it. Bring it the fuck on. Mr. Dillon, you got to start running about 7 o'clock, sir. I'll have that warrant filed by 8. Go ahead and get your mommy to help you run. 'Cause if the tags are in your name, you can't be on the road in that car. You'll be arrested immediately. Hell yeah, I'm about to start taunting my goddamn stalkers. Fuck them motherfuckers. Fucking perverts. Imagine being that big of a creep and you don't understand why nobody wants to touch your pee-pee.